Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. This is Wartrain here. If you're new, do me a favor, please subscribe and click the notification bell down below so you guys can be notified of all my new videos. And if you enjoyed this video, please give it a thumbs up. I'd really appreciate it. But with that said, today's video we're going to check out the game Fire Emblem Three Houses for Nintendo Switch. This game actually just came out and I pre-ordered it from GameStop and they gave me this little pin set. I thought that was kind of cool for a little pre-order thing. It has basically the emblem for each one of the houses. You have the red eagle, the blue lion, and I think it's the golden deer or the yellow deer, one of those. But I actually picked the red eagle. And I gotta say, it's a really hard decision in the game is picking which house you want. I mean, I didn't know how to choose, or is I guess is just what emblem do you think looks the coolest, or what characters do you think look cool, or do you like? I mean, that's probably the toughest choice. But besides that, how is the game? I've never personally played any Fire Emblem games. The only Fire Emblem things that I have played was Fire Emblem Warriors, which is not their normal series, obviously. And I also played Smash Brothers with the Fire Emblem characters, which a lot of people know Fire Emblem from Smash Brothers. So as far as a proper Fire Emblem game, I do not own any on the 3DS as of now, or I don't own any on any other consoles like the Wii or any of that. I almost did a couple times, but I never actually wound up picking the games up, or it was out, the game I was trying to get. So how is this game being my first Fire Emblem game? I gotta say, I really like it. It's pretty awesome, and I am finding myself more and more addicted to the gameplay the more that I play. Honestly, I was trying to get footage for this video, recording gameplay footage, and I just winded up recording so many hours of footage just because I kept playing and I never made the video. Or this video probably would have been out a day or two ago. But I just kept playing the game. So that tells me that the game is really good. The combat is super addictive. Now, granted, you got to remember this stuff takes a while to learn the mechanics. So this isn't a game where you can just jump in and expect to like figure it out in a half hour and just be a pro or whatever, unless you played a bunch of Fire Emblem games. But if you're somebody that's new to the series like me, yeah, it's going to take some time to learn the ropes on this game. There's so much to it, and I'm still learning stuff. So you definitely have to stick with it and keep that in mind if you're never played one of these games, or maybe even if you have played them. I hear this one's a little bit different than the other ones. That one had a rock, paper, scissor mechanic with the weapons and things, but this isn't like that. It does not have that. So it could be a little tricky for even somebody that's played Fire Emblem games before. So it's going to take some time to learn how to play the game. And you got to keep that in mind if you are going out to pick it up. So don't just throw it in and after an hour be like, you know what, I don't really like this game. It's just kind of starting off slow. I don't feel like I'm doing anything. You got to stick with it. And I know that's hard for some people, but believe me, it's worth it if you do. I mean, the story pulls you in right away. As soon as it starts, there's story. It is intriguing, and it makes you want to see more. And the cutscenes look phenomenal. They are done very high quality. They just look great. And the story, I haven't beat the game yet, so I'm not even close because this game is absolutely huge. But the story so far of what I've played of it is just awesome, and it pulls you in. I just can't wait to see more. I just want to keep playing it, and this game just kills time. I mean, the time is gone. You put it in, start playing, boom, 4 hours go by, and you're like, what? But you know, yeah, that's the only problem I'm having with this game is there's not enough time to play it. But yeah, I'm having a lot of fun with this game. Now, as far as the graphics of this game, like I said, the cutscenes are gorgeous. They look absolutely beautiful. They're done really well. The fighting graphics and everything, they're serviceable. They're not anything special, and they're not absolute garbage. There is some very low textures in this game. I've noticed in a few spots, actually quite a few spots, um, like to the point where some spots, some of the like fruit and stuff I seen in the marketplace, they looked like Nintendo 64 textures. So yeah, there's some rough textures in some spots, and there is some horrible aliasing. I mean, it's on everything. It's just that's awful. But you know what? It does not take away from the gameplay. That just shows you that this is a really good game because it doesn't wreck the gameplay. The gameplay is just it holds the game and the story, and that's what you want out of a game, and that's how you know it's a good game. But like I said, all that stuff is serviceable, but it's not really the most important part of this game. This game relies on the gameplay and just the character interactions, and you know what? They do an amazing job. Um, I'm gonna show a bunch of gameplay so you guys can just see different clips of the game. I'll show just fighting, running through like your main hub area, and also cutscenes. So let's check out some gameplay.
It's dangerous. That really helped.
Practice does make perfect.
Try to keep up!
You look bored. Care to duel? What? I just wanted to spar.
You there! We will accompany you on your assignment. We don't want anything to happen to our precious students. If any of you run into trouble, we'll step in and help out.
Oh, Professor, how are you today? I'm just heading out for a mission. I'll be seeing you. I don't need luck. This will be a piece of cake. I'll be back before you know it.
That's right.
I'm bored. Maybe I should go into town. Oh, hi, Professor. I'm rather busy right now, so do make it quick. Are you sure? I thought you'd found me out for a moment there.
I was thinking. What about.
Professor, you're the one taking out the bandits? That's one way to start your career at the Academy. I didn't expect they'd order us to risk our lives here. Seems a bit extreme, doesn't it? What's up, Professor? You need some? Hey, I got a girl waiting. Well, two. They don't know about each other. I mean, can we talk later?
Okay, so now I showed you a bunch of gameplay footage, and hopefully you liked what you've seen. But hopefully you also seen what I was talking about as some of the low-res textures and that. But yeah, the game, absolutely a lot of fun. Would I recommend this game? Absolutely. I highly recommend this game. But, there's a but. I only would recommend this game to people that do like RPGs, strategy RPGs, which the people that like strategy RPGs, you probably already have this game because you've probably been waiting for it to come out because you're probably a huge Fire Emblem fan because these games do it good, obviously. But just casual gamers, some casual gamers really might not be into a game like this. Or it could be a game you pick up and are just totally drawn into. It depends on the gamer. If you're somewhat interested in games sort of like this, then you probably would wind up loving it if you gave it a chance. But like somebody that just likes to play, a certain style of game that's not towards this end probably wouldn't be too into it. So keep that in mind. But for anybody else that, has interests in games like this, you're going to love it. I mean, this game's awesome. I just really started digging into RPGs pretty hard in the last couple of years. When I was a kid, I played them, but I was never the biggest fan of them. But pretty much since Octopath Traveler came out, and that game totally hooked me, it opened my eyes to RPGs and really made me appreciate them. And since then, I've been playing a lot more. So, thanks Octopath Traveler. But that's another great game. But yeah, I'm really liking this game. I do really like strategy games to begin with. So this was right up my alley. I kind of think of it as maybe like, say, Mario Rabbids, which is another great game, Mario vs. Rabbids Battle Kingdom or whatever. That game, I absolutely love it. And that has a strategy element to it. And the battle mechanics here are very similar to that, which that's probably very similar to Fire Emblem. Obviously, Fire Emblem was out before it. But it's similar to that, but way more in depth, and there's just, way more stuff to do, bigger, everything. So think of Mario Rabbids as just like, a really small piece of something huge, and Fire Emblem being the something huge. I can see the similarities in the game play style a little bit. But that's something I guess it would be similar to, or I guess there's another series, XCOM, I think it's XCOM that's like that. I've never played XCOM, I think that's the name of it, but I would like to, especially because I am liking games like this. But yeah, guys, I hope you enjoyed the video. If you did, give it a thumbs up and subscribe to the channel. I try to put content out like this every day if I can. But that's the video, guys. I'm the War Train, and I'm out. Thanks for watching.